from a butcher apprentice to a multi-million-dollar meat empire. Here's the inspiring story of Nusret Gökçe, who went from earning a monthly salary of $100 to building a global brand with 400 employees. Born in 1983 in Erzurum, Nusret was one of 5 children of a coal miner. Due to his father's job, the family moved from Erzurum to Darıca when Nusret was just 2 years old. Because of the demands of his father's work, he could only visit the family once every 4 to 5 weeks. Due to financial struggles, Nusret was forced to drop out of Faik Şahenk Middle School in Darüca in the 6th grade. Of the 5 siblings, only the youngest was able to finish high school. But this was just the beginning of his journey. Seeking a way out, Nusret moved to Istanbul and began working as an apprentice butcher at the Bostancı Butchers Bazaar. He worked tirelessly, side by side with 10 masters, never taking a day off and never caring about overtime. He worked 18 hours a day, every single day. Every moment he was sweating to achieve the big success he had always dreamed of. The turning point. In 2007, when the concept of a butcher restaurant opened at İstinye Park, Nusret felt a spark of change. In 2008 to 2009, he thought, how is this done around the world? And traveled to Argentina, the USA, and Japan to study butcher restaurants, daring to go global without knowing a foreign language. A French customer offered to help him. With his last paycheck and 7,000 Turkish lira, approximately $1,200, Nusret flew to Argentina in 2009. He spent 3 months traveling through farms, butchers, and restaurants, learning and gathering knowledge. When he returned, he applied everything he had learned to his work in Istanbul. In 2010, his goal was the USA. He applied for a visa, but had no money in his account, no assets, and was rejected 4 times. But he didn't give up. After his experience in Argentina, he showed the consulate articles from newspapers and magazines about his work. And finally, he was granted a 3-month visa. In the USA, he worked without pay in New York's most prestigious meat restaurants and even had his menu published in the New York Times. Carving his own path. When he returned to Turkey, Nusret received many job offers, but his only goal was to open his own restaurant. He teamed up with an old friend, Mithat Erdem, and in 2010, they opened the first Nusret Steakhouse. Nusret says, every evening at my first restaurant, I would stand across from the door and look at the sign with my name on it. That moment, I felt incredibly grateful. Challenges and success. Here's the most interesting part. That school he left in 6th grade? In 2012, Nusret became a partner with the very teacher from Faik Şahenk Middle School and joined the Doğuş Group. From a butcher apprentice with no formal education, he went on to become a leader with Nusret restaurants in some of the world's most prestigious cities. Yes, you may laugh at his social media posts, but remember this. Nusret started from nothing and built an empire. From a butcher apprentice to an entrepreneur with restaurants in some of the world's most luxurious cities. Success comes not only from talent, but from persistence, hard work, and belief. Nusret's life is a story that inspires us all.